And now the starting lineups for tonight's basketball game between the Lady Eagles and the Bellefonte Lady Raiders. At a guard, a 5'4" junior, number 14, Raisa Greger. At another guard, a 5'5" senior, number 4, Mara Drebabis. A 5'6" junior forward, number 24, Lauren Young. A senior forward, 5'8", number 20, Leah McCartney. And a 5'11" center senior, number 42, Jess Book. The Lady Raiders are coached by Adam Gerhardt, his assistant Trevor Montgomery. And now the starting lineup for your Lady Eagles. At one guard, a 5'6" senior, number 20, Alyssa Ward. At another guard, a 5'7" junior, number 32, Lexi Turner. A 5' junior guard, number 13, Liz Weller. A 5'6" sophomore forward, number 24, Alexis Buha. And a 5'8" sophomore center, number 20, Morgan Chambers. The Lady Eagles are coached by Jim Josephic, his assistant Mallory Moore. A reminder tonight, photographs are being taken by Jack's Mountain Photography, and they're available out in the lobby.
Welcome to the Eagles Nest on the campus of Baldwin Area High School. Tonight we have a curtain bowl on the hard floor as Bellefonte comes calling to the Lady Eagles. And we are getting ready for tip-off. Tip-off is won by the Lady Raiders. Jess Book doing the honors for the Lady Raiders. And we'll see if we have a foul immediately 5 seconds in. And that foul is going to go against Liz Weller. My name is Les Barnhart. I'm again joined with my silent partner, Kurt Weller, whose daughter we just heard got whistle for the foul. The Lady Raiders work it inside. Book has it, loses it. And we have another quick foul. And this one going against Bellefonte, Leah McCartney. Her first, team first. And I hope that's not a sign of the night. Scoreboard reading 20 fouls already for the Lady Raiders. Ward works the ball down just outside the free throw line. Misses it. Rebound brought down by Lauren Young. She hands it off to Marge Rebelbus. Brings it down. Hands it off to Raisa Greger. We'll go over the starters here as time permits. Inside. Basket is up and good for Lauren Young. Eagles attack. Ward lays it up and in. No good. Rims it out. Rebound to Bellefonte. Leah McCartney gives it to Raisa Greger, who charges down the floor, kicks it back. Kicks it back to Marge Rebelbus, who is, the shot is no good, but there is a foul. 3-shot foul. Foul going against Lexi Turner, her first, team second. Rebelbus, a senior Lady Red Raider, one of 4. Actually, one of 5. First shot is good. Second is no good. She will have a third attempt coming up. Third shot up in good, so 2 for 3 that trip to the line. Ward has it, crosses the center line, pops a 3-point shot, and good. Gets a little help from the backboard. And the Eagles at least early, do not give up that run that they have in the last few games as they trim the lead to 1. Gregor drives in, doesn't get anything. Back to Jabelbus. Back to Jabelbus. Jabelbus drives the lane, hands it off. Unable to hold on to it is Turner off the hands of Young. Ball will stay with the Lady Raiders. Jabelbus keys the play in here. Top of the key. Shot is good. Jess Book with a three-pointer for the Lady Raiders. Ward brings it down here. Looking to try to get some help. Picks up her dribble. Hands it off to Turner. Ball intercepted. She's on the floor. Ward retains it. Gives it to Chambers. Chambers around Book. Tries to get it to Buhaw. Scramble for the ball in the corner. McCartney comes up with it for the Lady Raiders. Jabelbus brings it down. Back to Jabelbus. Over to Book. Chambers around the back. Ball still on the floor. And looks like a foul against Buhaw. So another night with a whistle early going against the Lady Eagles. That's 3 team fouls. First against Buhaw. Shot taken, air ball. Collected by the Lady Raiders. Thrown up, no good. Rebound up by the Lady Raiders, no good. Turner brings it down for the Lady Eagles. Gives it to Ward. And down the floor they go. Ward sets up just out 3-point distance. Gives it to Turner. Turner tries to drive. He's going to get the foul. See who they're going to. And that's going to go against McCartney. Her second foul. Team second. Turner at the line. First shot, no good. It's one of the areas that the Lady Eagles will have to improve on tonight is the free throw. Last few games have not been anything to write home about. Second shot is good. So they start at 50% on the night. Book brings it down. Gives it off to Gregor. Inside, no good. Kicks it out. Mid-range, no good. Scramble for the ball on the floor. Passes back to 24. That ball swatted away by Turner. Turner collects the rebound. She's going to attack. Pulls up. Tries Chambers inside. Ball is tipped away. Stolen by Jess Book. Gives it to Bellis. She brings it down. Looks like she was going to try to take it all the way in, but pulls it back. Again, gives it to Gregor. Gregor over to Book. Book into the free throw line. No good. Doesn't like what she. Jabelbus throws it up from outside. Long rebound taken by Jabelbus. Goes to the ground. Very physical play so far. Jump ball going to be called here. Both teams so far willing to mix it up. Go back and give you Bellefonte starters. Was Mara Jabelbus, Raisa Gregor, Leah McCartney, Lauren Young, and Jess Book. Both teams, both with their starters on the floor. For the Lady Eagles, Alexis Buhaw, Alyssa Ward. And as I go over that, Gregor gets the steal. But Buhaw, Alyssa Ward, Liz Weller. And that one's no good. Lexi Turner and Morgan Chambers. I'm going to check the foul here. Liz Weller going to pick up their second foul. I was just going to say I didn't think she was in that. I was expecting either Buhaw or Chambers to pick that one up. Instead, Weller will pick her second up. We have the first sub here as Weller's going to check out and Mariah Venziano checks in. At the line for the free throw is McCartney. And pause and play here, waiting for. And we're set and ready to go again. Ward brings the ball down for the Lady Eagles. Gives it to Chambers. Chambers unable to hold on to it. We have a foul. That foul is going to go against Jabelbas. So the team fouls are even at 4. Venziano to key the play in here. Into boot. Lady Raiders holding that 4-point advantage. Lady Eagles need to score here. Buhal. Buhal unable to hold on to it as well. Tipped away by a Red Raider, so it will stay with the Eagles. They've had some inbounds pass right to Lauren Young. Jabelbas brings it down. Kicks it off, back to Jabelbas. Jabelbas goes across court, back into Lauren Young. Her shot up and no good. Foul on the play, foul on the shot. Jess Book going to get the bucket and the foul. And that foul is going to go against Lexi Turner. So at the line will be Jess Book. She has 5 points so far. And Turner picks up her second foul. Shot is no good. Ward has it. Almost brought that heel down to get the backcourt call. Underneath the basket, Buha tries a bullet pass. Turner unable to hold on to it. Jabelbas comes up with it. Has it. Leaves it on the floor. Hands it off to Gregor. Gregor directing the offense even without the ball. Hands it in. Lauren Young tried it. Off the rim, no good. Mid-range jumper for Abby Bruni, no good. We have another foul on the floor. And that foul is going against Lauren Young, the Lady Raiders. That is her first foul, team fourth. Timeout taken by the Lady Eagles with 2:48 left in the first quarter. I want to remind you at this time that you are listening and watching this coverage live thanks to your friends at the Eagle Ambassadors and Baltimore Area Broadcasting Club. The links, they can be found www.beambassadors.org and youtube.com/user/BEA Ambassadors. If you're listening to this and you know someone who can't be out here with the cold weather, that's common, let them know they can tune in to both the boys and girls home basketball games. We'll do our best to bring you the action. So the Lady Eagles out of timeout. Ward brings it up. Finds an opening there. Oh, he's fouled from behind by Gregor. And that'll even the team fouls at 5 apiece. That's Gregor's first foul. Chambers inbounds it, gives it to Ward. Ward attacks. Jabelbas tips it out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Eagles. Chambers, big lob pass underneath, trying to get to McCulley. No good. Jess Book intercepts, brings it down, pulls it up. Passes to Bruni. Gregor back to Bruni. To Book inside. Jabelbas going to, they called a jump ball. That was a quick jump ball. Possession will stay with the Lady Raiders. Jabelbas brings it in, gives it to Book. Book from long distance, rattles out, no good. Rebound goes to the Lady Raiders, but they're going to call a walk on Abby Bruni, so that will turn the ball over to the Lady Eagles. Sub here with Venziano sitting down, and Kayla McCaslin checking in for her. Missed bringing Madison McCulley in. She also on the floor, along with Morgan Chambers, Alyssa Ward, and Alexis Buhal. Ward goes to her knees, passes the ball off to Chambers. Chambers looking to try to work it inside. Ball was tipped, intercepted. Lady Raiders are bringing it back the other way. Jabelvis into the corner. Ball taken away from her by Ward. They have numbers. Ward looks up, doesn't pass. Brings it down, shoots, no good. Rebound, touched by Jabelvis out of bounds. It will stay with the Lady Eagles. McCaslin brings it in. Lobs it into McCulley. And just as it's drawn up, McCulley tips it right in, her first points of the night. Book doing a little work up top here. Hands it off to Jabelvis. Over to Bruni. Bruni throws up a three-pointer, and it's good. Ward now to Buhal. Buhal unable to hold on to it. That's been a problem throughout the year for the Lady Eagles. We saw it in the JV game, and it's just been a problem. They have not been able to handle passes, whether it's anticipation or just letting it go through their hands. But either way, it has been a sore spot for them this year. Jabelvis hands, gives it to Gregor. Gregor works out of trouble. Top of the key. Inside a minute left here in the first quarter. Gregor has it. Up top to Jabelvis. Over to Book. 2-point. Long distance jumper, no good. Buhal has it. Spins away from trouble. Hands it off to Ward. Ward comes down. Gregor tries for the steal. Ward on the floor with Book. Comes up with it, gives it to Buhal. And Buhal is going to draw the foul on the floor. Leah McCartney is the one whistled for the foul. That's her third, goes with 1 point. And she also intercepts the inbounds pass. Gregor brings it down, gives it off to Jabelvis. Inside to Book. Book going to drive. Into McCulley, nothing doing, kicks it off. Gregor steps in, knocks it off the glass. Nice shot. Ward bringing it down here, trying to play for the last shot. And again, off of the fingertips of a Lady Eagle. So the Lady Raiders will get the opportunity with 12 seconds to play for the final shot of the quarter. Gregor has it, gives it to Book. From a long distance three-pointer, no good off the back iron. Gregor tries to save it. Does, but time runs out. The first quarter is going to end with the Lady Raiders holding a 9-point advantage. But some of the recent games that we've had, 9-point deficit early is probably something the Lady Eagles would take. They've struggled to get off the blocks early this year, early in games this year, by as many as 21, 22 points. They've fallen behind. It just makes it tough sledding to try to get back into games like that. Tonight, these two teams pretty evenly matched. The advantage, if you go to the seniors, certainly goes to Bellefonte with 5, Lady Eagles with just 1, Alyssa Ward. But I think both teams, if they play to their strengths, which every team hopes to do that, we should have a pretty decent and entertaining game here tonight. So we start the second quarter.
Jack's Mountain Photography is selling pictures out in the lobby. Get your picture tonight.
We're reminded that Jack's Mountain Photography is here. Lady Eagles will have it to start the second quarter. Turner going to inbounds mid-court, gives it to Liz Weller. Weller back in now. Turner has it, ball above her head. Goes into Chambers. Somehow gets the ball to Buhal. No good. Chambers corrals the rebound. Sort of a sloppy game thus far. Oh, and they're going to look like it was going to be a jump ball, but Lauren Young turned away, and they're going to whistle Buhal for another foul, her second. Team fouls are 6 apiece. So we are 1 away each side from 1-1s. Jabelvis has it, works it inside to Gregor. Weller ties it up. He's afraid for a second. They whistled her for another foul. She's got some bad luck fouls the last couple games. Lady Raiders have it. Off to Drew Belbis off the inbounds pass. Turner gets it on a breakaway. Lays it up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds off of Bellefonte. Lady Eagles will have it under their own basket. Ball lobbed into McCulley. Nope, not this time. Last time it worked, this time it does not. Shot bounces away. Book comes down with it. Brings it down the court. Finds McGregor. She works underneath. Shot no good. Chambers with the rebound. Very a little physical underneath there tonight. Not there's anything wrong with that. Ball into Chambers. Chambers tries to find McCulley, and again off fingertips, out of bounds. Ball to Lady Raiders. Kayla McCaslin in, and now we have Morgan Chambers taking a seat. Alyssa Ward back onto the floor for the Lady Eagles. Jabelvis with the ball. Over to Cook. Cook's going to drive the baseline. Nope, and there you go. My silent partner called it before the referees. Travel happened before the shot. So the Lady Eagles will have it. Ball to Weller. She's going to bring it down. Working the left side. Moves it back towards the middle. Looks to pick up a screen. Does not. Gives to McCulley. McCulley to Turner. Turner's going to take a deep three-pointer. And good. Haven't seen that most of the year. Turner drills it from long distance. Lady Eagles could afford to drain a few more of those. And they come right back down, and Bruni lays it up and in. Lady Eagles need to get a few offensive points and then some defensive stops on the other end. Ward dribbles, in trouble, gives it to Turner. Weller underneath, in trouble, needs some help. Still needs help, then finally finds Ward. Ward from long distance, she drills it. 2 trips down and 2 3-pointers for the Lady Eagles. Trims that lead to Bellefonte's lead to 5. Bruni works it inside. Oh, that time I don't think we can avoid Weller becoming sort of a little bit of a punk out there, really starting to rough the kids up. Does that come from her mother, or what is that there, buddy?
Maybe a little.
I've never seen you get violent. Foul goes against Weller. That's her 3rd. And at the line is Lauren Young. First shot up and good. Chambers in. Weller going to take a seat. Second shot coming here for Young. It is good as well. Timeout taken by Bellefonte. Never thought gray was a Bellefonte color, did you? Black?
I thought it was red, white, and black.
Yeah, I did too. Coaches have coaches have gray shirts on it for Bellefonte. Just doesn't look Bellefonte colors. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Lady Eagles hold down 7 here with 5:30 in the second quarter. Coming out of the Bellefonte timeout. We'll check out some foul trouble. We know Weller has 3. I think that's the only one really that's anyone else is in trouble. So Turner and Buhal each have 2. So Ward brings it down here. She's guarded closely by Book. I mean, very closely. Off to Chambers. Chambers throws it up. Oh, he almost thought with the last 2 trips down that ball was going to go as well. And the rebound goes off of Bellefonte, so the Lady Eagles will have it. Turner looks like she's going to key it in for the Eagles. Throws it up. McCaslin gets it, grabs it, fires it immediately. Bucket is good for Kaylin McCaslin, her first points of the night. Jabelbus brings it down, flips it to Book. Book gets the corner, takes it in all the way off the glass. Book enjoying a good night tonight. That's 7 points for her now. No fouls. Chambers has it. Chambers looking to work, goes to McCulley, and again off her fingertips, out of bounds. Bellefonte ball. If they can get that to work somehow, some way, and try to work her inside, she's got the height. There's not too many on the floor other than maybe Book that she's not taller than. That seems to be open. Jabelbus gives it to Book. Book works the baseline, misses the shot. Rebound, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Lady Eagles. Chambers with it, gives it to Ward. Book tips it away from Ward. And then Ward returns the favor by tipping it out, but it will stay with the Lady Raiders. Jabelbus brings the ball in. Goes to Lauren Young, who gives it right back to Jabelbus. Young in the paint with a jumper, no good. Gets her own rebound, tries to power it in, no good. Book comes away with it. The Eagles getting outworked under the basket. Jabelbus to Book. Book sets it up. Looked like that ball was right on, just a little short. Rebound saved by the Lady Raiders. Turner had it, then was fouled. 42, that's going to go against Book. That should be her first of the night. It sends Turner to the line. Both teams now with 7 fouls and are in the bonus. So Turner with her first of a 1-on-1. That shot is no good. Taken by Young. A rebound by Young. Gives it to Jabelbus. Jabelbus working the right side of the court. Comes back towards the middle. Stays back to the right. To Bruni. Back to Jabelbus. Inside. And a walk going against Lauren Young. Young looked like she had some room to work inside too, but took an extra step and was called on it. Chambers brings it in. Ward back to Chambers and then to Turner. McCaslin sets a screen. Turner fires from long distance, no good. Jabelbus brings it down, and they're going to get a foul on. The foul is going to go. The foul is on Jabelbus. They're going to whistle Buhal for the foul. So does that give her 3? So she's now in foul trouble. We ran into this just the other night. Lady Eagles got themselves into trouble. So 2 of the Lady Eagles starters carrying 3 fouls, both of them currently sitting. The shot, that was a walk and wasn't called. So going to be tied up, jump ball. And the Lady Eagles will keep possession, so the non-call of the travel, and there's right off the inbounds pass. Gregor gets called for her second foul, and it's going to send Venziano to the line.
Turner.
I'm sorry, Turner, thank you. So the team fouls now at 8 apiece. Turner with the first of the 1-on-1. And that one hard off the iron, no good. Book with the rebound. Brings it down, finds Jubelbus in the corner. Jubelbus dribbles in. Wow, does a running jumper and gets it to go. Nice shot. Venziano has it, looks up. Head Turner, unable to get the ball to her. Back to Ward, who gives it back to Venziano. Venziano has her shot promptly knocked back at her. Gives it to Chambers, and Chambers steps up and nails the jumper. So that's Chambers' first points of the night. Jubelbus gives it to Book inside the lane open again, or the baseline open again, and Book is just eating them up underneath. Ward brings it down here. I think the Bellefonte fans wanted a back court, but it was not. Then pass off, no good. Rebound taken by Abby Carr. Jubelbus gives it off inside to Carr, and Carr works it in for a layup. Turner brings it up, and they're going to call Turner to the line. Another foul for Lauren Young. So Young's second foul to go with 4 points. Turner at the line. Turner looking to connect, if I'm not mistaken, connect for the first time from the three-point line, or the free throw line. And maybe she'd be better shooting from the three-point line. Gregor brings it down. Lady Raiders with an 11-point lead. And Jubelbus works it inside, but just unable to get it to fall. Gives it back out to Book. She misses the long distance. And Ward over to Turner. Turner steps up, three-pointer. No good. Out of bounds. Ball to the Lady Raiders. Sub coming in, Abby Bruner coming in for the Lady Raiders. Lauren Young having a seat. Gregor brings the ball down. Might have heard Madison Watkins sneezing. That was probably the loudest girl sneeze I've ever heard. Lady Raiders work the ball around. Three-pointer taken by Bruni, no good. Rebound comes out of there. Turner with it. Now she runs into a host of Lady Raiders. The Eagles get it across the half-court line. Ward tries to give it to Turner. And it's turned away. And a travel called against Jubelbus of Bellefonte. So the Lady Eagles will get the ball back. Pass into Ward. Dribbles down top of the key. Pulls up for the three-pointer. No good. Venziano tries with the rebound. Tries to do an over-the-head shot. No good. Venziano with the steal. Dribbles in. No good. Tried to take them all on herself. Almost pulled it off. Book brings it down. Drives again. This one turned away. Chambers kicks it up to Turner. And Turner is going to be fouled by Jubelbus. And the Lady Eagles now are in the double bonus, as that's the 10th team foul against Bellefonte. Second foul against Jubelbus. Turner at the line. No good. Turner's second shot coming up here. And that second one is good. Trims it to a 10-point lead. 6 seconds here. Shot up, no good. Chambers comes out of there. And the first half is going to come to an end with the Lady Raiders holding a 10-point advantage. You are listening to live coverage provided by the Eagle Ambassadors in Baltimore Area Broadcasting Club. You're listening to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/user/BEA Ambassadors. We will come back with more second half action in a little bit. Welcome back to the Eagles Nest here on the campus of Baldwin Area High School. We get ready for the second half to start, and it does so with the Lady Raiders having the ball. Gregor has the ball, gives it to Jabelbas, plays a little catch with her. Working it inside, back to Gregor, over to Jabelbas. Inside, back to the inside game that they had so much success with in the first half. Chambers turns that one away. Buhal gives it to Weller. Weller comes down the right side. Passes it inside, tries to get to Chambers. Book comes out of the scrum with the ball, brings it back down, gives it to Jabelbas. Jabelbas looked like she might for a second take that long-range shot. Instead, they work it inside to Leah McCartney. She puts it up and in. And the ball is stolen by Book. Ward tips it away. Book keeps possession, off the glass and in. So just that quickly, Lady Raiders come out and put 4 quick ones up on the scoreboard. Ward gives it to Buhal. And another ball off the fingertips. Turner this time. She races Gregor back down. And Gregor beats her to the bucket. So a 6-0 run to start the second half for the Lady Raiders is what we find as we come back from the break. Not the way you want to open the second half for sure.
I'm not sure we really come out of the locker room yet.
And maybe we've reversed course now. The Lady Eagles had struggled with first half woes, falling behind, and now they held close. Only a 9-point deficit or 10-point deficit, granted, at the half, but the second half opens with a 6-0 run the other way. Cheerleaders here tonight, making a cameo appearance. We don't have them all the time. So here we come back out of break. On the floor for the Eagles, Morgan Chambers, Alyssa Ward, Liz Weller, Lexi Turner, and Alexis Buhal. That's your starting 5 from the very beginning. And 2 of them, Weller and Buhal, both carrying 3 fouls. Weller with the ball here. Gets some help. Bunched up there, 3 of them in the middle. Weller has the ball taken from her. Ball goes out to Book, to Jabelbas, to Gregor. They're going to try to work the ball inside as they have. Book from outside looked like she was going to take that shot. Now they work it inside the Book. And nice jumper just inside the free throw line. Ward going to bring it down 4-on-1. She pulls it back, gives it to Buhal. Buhal looks for some help, gives it to Turner. Turner ball held above her head. I'm not sure if that was a pass or what that was. Jabelbas comes away with it, brings it down, sets it up. They work it inside to McCartney. McCartney off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Weller. Book tried to keep her from getting by. It does not. Weller gives it to Buhal, to Ward. Ward fires a three-pointer, no good. And a rebound taken down by Lauren Young. Gives it to Jabelbas, up ahead to Book. Book attacks. Book attacked a 3-on-1. Had the ball knocked away. And ball last touched by the Lady Raiders. And the Eagles are going to sub. Weller out and Kaylee McCaslin in. Chambers gives it to Ward. Ward's going to dribble all the way down. Gives it to McCaslin. McCaslin fires. No good. Rebound taken by McCartney. Handed off to Jabelbas. Jabelbas slows it down here. Ward covering. Ward steals. And going to pick up the foul against Book. That was good. Good aggressive basketball there by Ward. Had the steal and then a one-on-one with a little bit bigger Book and gets the contact. First team foul for Bellefonte. Second foul going against Book. Shot is up and no good. Venziano's checking in. And Chambers will have a seat for the Lady Eagles. Ward's second shot is good. Book gives it to Gregor. Gregor going to attack to the right side here. Hands it to Book. Book back to Gregor. Looking for something underneath and finds Book. Oh, that's been money here for her, but not on that one. Turner gives to Venziano. Venziano gets a little bit of a screen there from McCulley and takes it all the way in. Lead now 15 for Bellefonte. Gregor to Book. Back to Gregor. Again, surprised if they wouldn't work it inside, and Jabelbus tries to. Kicks it out to Book. Book going to take a long distance jumper, no good. Venziano pulls in the rebound. She will attack. Pass to McCaslin is swatted out of bounds by Jabelbus. The ball will stay with the Eagles. Jabelbus checks out here. Round of applause for her from the visiting crowd. Venziano inbounds to McCulley. Wild shot, no good. Book brings it down. Gives to Gregor. Book not afraid to take that shot, but steps off this time. Just working some clock here now, looking for that shot to open. Book drives inside, hands it off to Young, and Young looked like she might have drew some contact in the foul, but no call made. So jump ball and possession arrow gives the ball to the Lady Eagles. Ward kicks it back to Turner. Picks up a screen there. Turner underneath gives it to McCaslin. McCaslin able to get it to fall. And a foul looks like it's going to go against McCartney from behind. And that's going to be her fourth foul. Goes with 3 points. She'll take a seat. And checking into the game is Abby Carr. Venziano triggers it, gives it to Turner. Turner toes on the line. Didn't matter off the rim. Rebound collected by Bellefonte. Gregor brings it down and Ward gets called for the reach. We have some Bellefonte fans maybe giving a Bronx cheer there for a foul they thought should have been called earlier. Gregor here, top of the key. Bruni has it. Looks like she might have gotten away with a push there. Ball turned over. Eagles have it. Ward brings it up. Guarded closely by Gregor. Loses Gregor. Takes the shot. No good. McCulley with the rebound. Point blank. No good. Ball saved by Book. Bruni with the ball, brings it up. Turner stops that drive. And they're going to call a foul on Venziano. That'll even the team fouls.
No foul.
No foul, they said. Sorry. I thought they called. Oh, they said out on White. Sorry about that. So Gregor has the ball here. Back to her. Inside. And that's going to be a walk. Abby Carr gets called for the walk. Madison Watkins checks in. Venziano is going to take a seat. And on the other side, Gregor takes a seat. And let me check who's in for her. I think maybe they brought Jabelbus back in for her. And a jump ball. We had Turner and Young tied up. And a possession error going to go to the Lady Raiders. Jabelvis gives it to Book. Book. And that's going to be a foul on. And that is a foul going against Jess Book, one of the seniors for the Lady Raiders. That's her 4th foul. She has 13 points. So getting her in foul trouble would be good news for the Lady Eagles. She's currently the leading scorer. Ward with 7 on the Eagles side is their leading scorer. And Turner drills another 3-pointer. That cuts the lead to 12. Turner with 8 points to go with 2 fouls. They work it inside. Abby Carr over McCulley for the point, for the basket. McCulley asking, looked like she's asking for a blow there, like I don't know if she was hurt or just winded, but either way, timeout being taken by the Eagles. So, seems every time the Lady Eagles either put a 3-point play or 3-point shot together or some sort of offense together, on the other end, they give it right back. So they're unable to really gain any traction here against Bellefonte. I don't think Bellefonte, thus far, not to take anything away from them, but I don't think they're that much better than the Lady Eagles. Am I wrong?
No, we just need to make baskets.
He's a man of few words, but you're like a little Buddha up here without the belly and your legs aren't crossed. You're so full of wisdom. We should remind you while we have the break. Live streaming courtesy tonight is courtesy of Lady or Eagle Ambassadors and the Boulder Area Broadcasting Club. You can find them at www.beambassadors.org and on their YouTube channel at youtube.com/user/BEA Ambassadors. McCaslin comes out of there with the rebound, gives it to Ward. Ward stops and drops 2 on him. Jabelvis comes down here, so maybe they can change what we just talked about. That offensive getting some points and then turning around and giving them right back. You hear Coach Josephik barking, have a Lady Eagles play harder. There's a shot taken. Let me get the number on that. That was Maddie Dern, and McCaslin comes their way with it. And then Jabelvis ties it up on the other side. Possession arrow is going to keep the ball with the Lady Eagles. McCaslin will bring it in to Turner. Turner's has been hot. She goes again. This one off. Ward brings it in. No good. Ward following her shot. Looks like she took a shot to the face. Going to be a foul here. Foul's going to go against Gregor. That's her 3rd foul. Not a game to be played here. 25 seconds left in the 3rd. But the Lady Eagles can get them in trouble. Ball tied up again underneath. Young and Watkins tie it up. And possession error gives it to the Lady Raiders. Gregor brings it down. Fires to Maddie Dern, yet another senior for the Raiders. That ball swatted by McCulley. Turner comes away with it. Turner down the sideline, looks up. And they're going to call a block on Gregor. And that's going to be her 4th foul. You see Jabelvis out there sort of chatting with the ref a little bit about calls that she's not agreeing with. Last couple trips down, a few calls have been made. She's chirped a little bit. And McCaslin with a long 3-pointer right before the buzzer, no good. So we're going to end the 3rd quarter with a 12-point Lady Raider advantage, but maybe setting up here for a decent finish We've got few of the key Lady Raiders in foul trouble. But we'll have to see. Lady Raiders are celebrating a little bit down there during the break between quarters. They're up, but I don't know necessarily that you're guaranteed to win after 3 quarters. We'll see how things play out. Oh, we're coming out of the break here. 10 seconds till we resume play. And the Lady Eagles going to have to play their best basketball here. They've got a 12-point deficit to overcome. They have a few players in foul trouble as well. But they need to stay aggressive. The team fouls are Bellefonte with 5 and the Lady Eagles with 1. I want to mark that on the tape. See how that ends. Ward gives it to McCaslin off to the side. 3-pointer no good. Rebound goes to McCartney. Book has it. Gives it off to Bruni. Playing a little keep away now. I think Bellefonte would start working some clock. Book tries the long distance. I'm not sure if that was a 3-pointer or not. Either way, it's no good. Venziano brings it down, misses it, but the rebound is taken by McCulley and put in. Sergio Belvis brings it up here. Gives it off to Maddie Dern. Ball was touched, no backcourt. Belvis collects it. Ball underneath, collected by Abby Bruni, but she steps out of bounds, so the ball will go to the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles have a chance to get it to under a 2-point deficit. Turner turns around and drains it. That's what they need to do. Put some points on the board. Don't hesitate. Put that ball up and see what happens. Jabelvis looked like she might entertain thoughts of taking that. Book has it underneath, tries it, forces it, no good. Turner comes down with it. That should have been a foul. Hits Turner on top of the head. And I guess we're going to say was a piece of the ball, but you can see it bonk her right on top of the head. So Ward brings it down here. 8-point lead, 3-pointer taken, no good. Rebound, McCulley loses it. Turner collects it. Gives it to Ward just inside the 3-point line. No good. And McCulley pushes Book off. I'm surprised they didn't call that one, but it's a pretty noticeable push. Jabelvis tries to work it inside. Kicks it over to Dern. And that shot is no good. McCulley collects it. Passes it to Bellefonte. After the shot is the foul. It's going to go against Venziano. And the foul is going to go against Jabelvis. For Venziano, that will be, let's see, they flash the fouls up here. For the Lady Eagles, that's their second, and for Venziano, her first. So McCulley checks out, Chambers checks in. Jabelvis from 3-point range. No good, but the rebound is taken and put in for Bellefonte. And Venziano in the inbound walks. Jabelvis tried to tie her up, but the timeout taken here by Coach Venziano. He immediately puts his hands down, in other words, to say, calm down, calm down. A lot of play here left. 5:48, back to a 10-point lead, but this has been a game of a few runs, and if the Lady Eagles can put some points together, Bellefonte has been cold here the last couple minutes. They could capitalize and trim this, make it a ball game here before the end. All right, we're back underway. Lady Raiders will bring it in. Again, 5:48 left. Still some time to work for the Lady Eagles. Gregor with it. Over to Book. Lady Raiders with most of their starters still on the floor. Book steps up and they're going to call Ward for the foul. And Book will go to the free throw line. Is she chewing gum? I think she is chewing gum. I don't think I've ever seen a basketball player chew gum before. While playing, at least. Ward, that's her second foul, goes with 9 points. And Turner's going to have a seat in favor of Buhal. Book missed that first shot. Goes to the second. And it is good. McCaslin gives it to Ward. On the floor for the Lady Eagles. Buhal, Chambers, McCaslin, Ward, and Venziano. For the Lady Raiders, it is Book, Dern, McCartney, and Book has that one turned away. Gregor and Drabelbis. Venziano coming down, attacking 4-on-1. Might have gotten away with a little bit of a push there. Shot taken by Ward, no good. Rebound by Book. Empty possession, not what the Lady Eagles need right now. They can ill afford the rest of the game to have an empty possession. And Ward going to get called, for lowered the shoulder on her there. So for Ward, that's going to be her third. And the team fouls quickly have narrowed. Bellefonte with 5, Lady Eagles with 4. And thought they were going to call a foul there on Ward, but they end up calling a jump ball. Look, I think she's staying too. She thought it was going to be her 4th foul. Yeah. Sometimes it's the fans that make calling games not so much fun, I can be honest with you. All right, so the Lady Raiders have it here. Drabelbis drives the lane, loses the ball. Able to get it, they're going to call a foul. And I believe that's going to go against Chambers. 21. So it's going to go against McCaslin, and the team fouls are now tied at 5. At the line, I believe, is McCartney. That is McCartney. Her hair covered the 2 there. She makes the first one. Extends the lead to 11. And the second shot is off. No good. Last touched by Bellefonte. The Lady Eagles will bring it down. Venziano was looking to attack. Whistle blown. And they're going to call Maddie Dern for a foul. So that'll be her first. Team fouls 6 for Bellefonte, 5 for the Lady Eagles. Venziano triggers the ball in. Tries to get it to Chambers. And we have another jump ball. Stays with Lady Eagles. Tries to get to Chambers. McCartney is there. Takes the ball, gives it to Gregor. Gregor comes down the left side. And that's a foul. I thought everybody sort of stopped and slid there. They're going to call Venziano for the foul. So again, team fouls are now tied again at 6. 1 away from the bonus. Gregor slowly dribbles the ball in. Gives it to Drabelbis. Drabelbis, forceful pass inside. Gives it to Book. Book flips it up and in. So for Book, that's her 15th point of the night. Goes against 3 fouls. Shot taken, no good. Foul over the back. on Morgan Chambers. And we'll be shooting 1-1. So 3:42 left. Bellefonte now in the bonus. And McCartney at the line. Her first of the 1-1. No good. And last touch by Book. Ball goes to the Lady Eagles. A few wholesale changes there for the Lady Raiders. See Young has checked back in, as has Abby Carr. Benziano tries, and we just talked about Young. She picks up a foul. She's got a handful of them. We'll see how many that is, but so that'll put both teams in the bonus. And that is Young's third foul, 4 points. Benziano's first shot falls. Bounced around a little bit, but found its way home. Second shot coming up. Lady Eagles running out of time here. 3.5 minutes left, 13 points down. Really need to start cutting into that lead. Ball doesn't touch anything. So the Lady Raiders will bring it up. Don't even give yourself a benefit of a rebound when you don't hit the rim on that second shot. So Jabelvis gives it to Book. Many of the starters for Bellefonte still on the floor. Book has it. Tries to work inside. And she really didn't have control of that ball, so sort of threw herself into. Oh, and they're going to not even caught. They're going to call McCulley for the foul, but they don't. They actually whistle Kaylee McCaslin. It's her second foul, 2 points. And Book's at the line. First shot is good. Book with her second shot is also good. McCaslin brings the ball down. Gives it to Ward. Ward looking for an opening. Not much here. Bellefonte still playing some tough defense, even up 15 points. And the foul is going to go against Mara Drabelbis. That's her third. Nope, yes, that is her third with 4 points. She's had words for the officials of whether they've been her fouls or not. First shot from Turner is no good. Second shot coming up for Turner is good. Jabelvis brings it up for Bellefonte. Guarded by Ward. Jabelvis gets loose, passes the ball off to Young. Basket's no good. Stays with the Red Raiders. Into Jabelvis from three-point range. She connects. As I said, even up 15 and now up, or 14, now up 17. Three-point offense still in play for Bellefonte. Three-pointer by Ward off the mark, collected by Book. One-shot possessions here for the Lady Eagles, and coming up empty. It's going to be the tale of the night. Opportunities lost, and Jabelvis gets it, and Ward's going to get whistled for another foul. will put Jabelbus at the line for the 1-and-1. That's Ward's 4th foul with 9 points. And Buha is going to check in for McCulley. Haven't seen any of the normal younger group tonight, mainly going with the veterans. Ward to Buha. Buha from three-point land. No good. Off the rim. Taken by Book. Another one-shot possession for the Lady Eagles. Kicks it back to Greger. Gives it to Young. Young with the ball on her hip. And that's going to be the 5th foul for Ward. That's, I believe, her 2nd straight game that she has fouled out. Not surprising. She's an aggressive player. And we've had some calls go against us, no doubt, but she fouls out with 9 points. Watkins checks in for her. Jabelbus' shot is good. Her 2nd shot is up and is also good. Benziano brings the ball up. On a working clock here, under a minute and a half. Shot is turned away, no good, and we're going to get a travel called against the Lady Raiders. And at this point, the subs come in for the Lady Raiders. They empty the bench. Many of those players, I'll try to get over them here, have so they saw action in the JV game. And off the inbounds pass to Morgan Chambers. She puts it up and in. So bringing the ball down now is Lauren Yeager, a sophomore for the Lady Raiders. She gives the ball off to Trexler. And to Dern. Dern, the only senior. Check that. No, she is not. Katie Stadler out there, number 33, also another senior. Buha with the foul. That's her 4th. They give you 5. You don't need to be cheap with them. So Trexler at the line. First shot is good. Must maybe her first points the way they're celebrating. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't get many baskets or opportunities. 2nd shot up and no good. Watkins brings the ball down. Under a minute to play. McCaslin fires, no good. Long rebound. Goes underneath. And out of that comes Venziano, gives to Chambers. Chambers up, no good. Buha up, and the foul is returned. Trexler fouled on one end. Comes by Buha and returns the favor on this end. So let's see how Buha does from the free throw line. Buha drills the first one. Second one coming up here. We see Casey Knopf check in here for the Lady Raiders. Knopf, a freshman, one of 2 freshmen. The only one to see action for the for the Lady Raiders tonight. Benziano takes the rebound and misses. Watkins with the rebound, puts it up and in. Lauren Yeager brings the ball down. Dribbles in, gets in trouble. Kicks it back out. Trexler with the ball. Guarded closely by Buha. Trexler shoots, no good. She comes in and gets the steal. As happy she is, she had the ball swatted back at her. by Chambers. That's going to end the game. Lady Raiders getting the best of the home Lady Eagles tonight. We'd like to remind you again, for future events, both boys and girls, you can check out the schedule on the BEA School Athletic website and check us out for live coverage courtesy of the Eagle Ambassadors and Baltimore Area Broadcasting Club. Links are www.beambassadors.org and www.youtube.com/user/BEA Ambassadors. I'm Les Barnhart for my silent partner, Kurt Weller, and for the man, the myth, the legend, Dylan Bathurst. We sign off here from the Eagles Nest on the campus of Baltimore Area High School. Thank you. Have a good night.